ask you about becoming valedictorian. Is this something you've always strived for, or did it just happen? Or
I didn't really care about like what place. I really just wanted to like do the best that I could do, and like just try to just do the best that I could do. I didn't really care about what place because I couldn't control what other people were gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
So I just tried my best.
But when did you find out that, hey, I might be getting this, and actually have to start striving for it?
Well, I always knew I was like close. I always knew we were always at the top. But it was really just so I guess I knew like freshman year I was like in for the running, but I just always just tried my best and tried to do the best that I could.
Well, let me ask you about teachers over the years that may have inspired you. Any in particular?
Miss Kuhneman, who teaches AP Calc here, really challenged me and really made me work hard to make sure I understood everything. And also Miss Humowitz, she really like showed me like the good side of school and like how teachers can help you out and everything.
Mm-hmm. And what was your favorite subject over the years?
Probably math, but like strictly math, not science-based math. I wasn't a big fan of physics and chemistry, but I really liked AP Calc and AP Stats, and I liked those. Any
advice? I mean, if there's somebody watching this that's in middle school, whatever, saying, "Man, I'd love to do that one day." What's your advice for somebody that would love to be valedictorian of their school?
I would just say, don't get overwhelmed. Just take things one at a time, and just try to do your best. But don't get too stressed out or try to do more than you can.
Mm-hmm. Now, let me ask you about your future. Where are you going to college? And
USC.
Mm-hmm. And what you going to major in?
Corporate finance.
So if you saw your life 10, 15 years from now, what would you be doing with that?
Hopefully working for some big company, just trying to work my way through the ranks, I guess.
Now, would you like to come back here, live somewhere else, or?
I definitely want to come back here at some point, but that's much later. I kind of want to see what maybe the city, live in the city for a little bit. Not really sure though.
Mm-hmm. What about extracurricular activities? What did you do besides be a smart student? What was your?
Well, I was in NHS, did community service. I played football for my whole time in high school and rec, middle school, all that. And then I just did track my senior year, and that was also really fun.
Mm-hmm. What are you going to miss most about Waccamaw High, Pawleys Island, Merle's Inlet?
Well, of course, the beach and just being able to go to that just whenever I want. But a lot just the people, because there's a lot of fun people here and a lot of interesting people that I'm just going to miss after I leave.
So tell me about becoming salutatorian. Is this something you strive for your whole life?
I didn't strive for it my whole life, but I did like to do well in like class, and I did strive to be top of my class because I knew it would help me with my college career.
Now, you and Jared have known each other since when?
Since a long time, actually.
I mean, elementary, middle school?
Probably like intermediate.
Intermediate school?
Yeah, but we're really good friends still, which makes it kind of that much better.
So, I mean, has it been a friendly competition? Did y'all both know that, hey, one of us is going to be number one of us is going to be salutatorian? I mean, how did...
Yeah, we knew that we have been like going to all the CB Dotson awards together, and just very supportive of each other.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm. Why is it important to you, to finish at the top of your class?
Because I'm a very determined person, and I like to once I set a goal for myself, I like to achieve it, and so it was important to me because I knew I could do it, but I just had to put the work towards it.
Now, let me ask you the same question about teachers over the years. That's been a big help, inspiration.
Yeah, one teacher, she is retired now. Her name is Miss Graham, and she taught me pre-cal, and she really opened my eyes to how hard high school could be. And then Coach Stone with AP Literature, he was also a really good teacher.
Okay. And I'm going to ask you the same question I asked him about advice. If there's a student who's in middle school, intermediate, whatever, getting ready to go to high school, or even in high school, it says, I'd love to be the Val or Sal of my class. What's advice for them?
Do your work, show up, and just try your best.
And your future, where are you going to college?
I'm going to Clemson University.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Now, has the friendship just ended? Well, I got a USC and Clemson. So why Clemson?
They have a really good biological science program, which is what I'll be studying there. And then my older sister goes there, so it'll be fun to be at the same college.
And where do you see yourself 10, 15 years?
In the medical field. I'm not sure exactly where yet, but definitely there.
And what in the medical field would you like to be in?
I think anesthesiologist, but I'm not sure.
And why? What draws you to that?
A lot of organization skill, and that's something I excel in.
You've had a tough year.
Yeah.
You've had 2 tragedies you've had to deal with as a school. How has that impacted you guys, and how have you gotten through it? Well, you're still getting through it, but I mean, to this point of it, how have you gotten through it?
I didn't like know them that well, but I was on the football team with both of them, so it hit kind of hard. But I guess it really is just, it's kind of opening everybody's eyes up to, like, we got to pay attention to everybody, and we got to make sure we know what's going on. So I mean, I'm not sure. It's been hard, but it's brought some of us closer together, and it's really bringing some things that need to be talked about, and we're talking about it now. So.
I'd say, I mean, everyone doesn't live a perfect life. Like, you're gonna have bad days. Everyone does. I do. Jared does. I mean, you just have to push through, and if you do feel upset or depressed, that hopefully you can have someone you can talk to about it. Also, I think, like, I don't know if you agree, but I feel like students now feel like there's so much more pressure on them than kids back then. And I think part of it has to do with social media. Part of it is college is hard to get into, and it just is getting tougher and tougher. But they have to know that it's going to work out and it's going to be okay.
What is the best memory you have of Waccamaw High School? Who wants to take that one first?
I guess my best memory, it's kind of not good, but good at the same time, is when we won that game against Academic Magnet for football, because it was just, we worked so hard for that, and we really just needed something. So it was kind of a special moment when we finally got that win.
Anything?
My best memory was probably when I decided to join cross country this past fall, because the girls on that team just really had a big influence on who I wanted to be.